Hey everybody, how are you today? I am so scattered. Hi Charlotta. I don't know if anybody's going to come on. I didn't promote this at all. I'm a mess today. Too many things to do. Getting ready for this trip. I have a big presentation tomorrow and don't have enough samples and anyway, I had a huge pile on my desk. I have changed all that stuff out. I hope I can find everything again. Hey, Christy. Hi, Brenda. So anyway, thank you. If you found me, thank you for coming. I do have to say, I did my hair. This is, when you get a cut and you think, I will never be able to get it to look the way they do. Hi, Dorothy. Hey, Laura. Hi, Avril. So I think not too bad. It's kind of what I had in mind. They cut off more than I thought. Hi, Linda. So anyway, another thing, I had kind of a fail. I wanted to make this 3D color wheel. Well, thank you, Brenda. But I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, let me make a sample. So I was going to do it with watercolor paper and like backgrounds that I was kind of rejecting. But when I went to do my sample one, I didn't. Oh, thank you, Laura. Facebook won't let you comment. This Facebook, I cannot even get this to show up on my timeline. Like I don't know I don't know what they're doing. Hey, Sheila. It's very frustrating because, it takes time to do these lives and everything. I can't even get them out to the people that I want to watch. So it's one of those days, guys, but we're going to have fun. Anyway, I did kind of get something that I thought I might like, but I'm not ready to teach it yet because I don't want to do it with pattern paper. I just did that so I could see if things were lining up. They are making life difficult. It's already difficult enough. But I did enjoy getting out my little color wheel die again. So that was fun. And hopefully, maybe what I'll do is a tutorial, just put it out there. And then it's been one of those months. Poor Tanya. She has had a rough month. Hey, Isabel. The good thing is I'm going to get to see some of you guys soon. Hey, Jackie. Oh, that would be great, Jackie. She is up on all of the latest social media. But I mean, come on, every time I do a live, you're going to change it. Hey, Carrie. Yes, Jackie, anything you can send my way would be very helpful because it's just not good. Yes, Avril, that was what I was thinking. Either an ornament or something like maybe a banner, hanging in a window or something to have. And then I was thinking, what if you did like vellum, so there was like a vellum background to it. And the thing that I miscalculated was when I started doing it, I was using a 49 market paper, which is really thick. Oh no, Tanya. Just go to bed. Go to bed and come out in a month. She has to go on vacation though. All right, let me show you the other thing that I got to doing. I went down to get the mail. I was putting stuff in the mail and I saw we have really cool weeds at the bottom of the driveway. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's a weed. We have a whole plant of them. So anyway, oh no, Dorothy, in your thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dorothy. I hope this is cheerful. Yes, she wants to go to the beach. But isn't this a cute weed? So I thought, I wonder what would happen. Here's our little journal cover that I made on Tuesday. And I think what I'm going to do is work in it. Acetate with dried flowers would be adorable. And I thought, I wonder if I decoupage that while, you know, I've done it with dried flowers, I haven't done it with live flower, well, freshly picked. So I want to see what happens. But what I did was just regular decoupage. I see I didn't line it up too good, but you okay, Avril? Bring me some weeds. But it does help if you press them first. So anyway, and actually that was another thing I thought. I want to make a little flower press to fit in here. You can do it with cardboard. I didn't get it ready for today, but thinking I might attach it to the back or somehow. I don't know. Isn't it pretty, Tanya? They're really pretty. So anyway, I'm going to see what happens. It's not quite dry yet. It was a thick coat because it was sticking up and it kept moving. And if I didn't put a good coat on, it wouldn't lay flat. So I don't know. I might need a couple coats, but I think it's cool. I was going to put it on the front, but it was, I don't know. I thought if I mess it up, then I don't want it on the front. So I tried that. Then remember my husband got me those beautiful roses? Well, they're starting to die, but hey, Lenine, I know, I'm telling you, I can't even find my own thing here. But anyway, I thought, you know, yes, they're dying and I probably should press them first, but I ran it through the Big Shot and look at that cool flower that came out of it. I just took some of the petals and laid 3 of them, you know, in a circle. It kind of looks like a pansy, and that color is really amazing. So I have a dozen roses. So the one thing I will say, this stains your cutting pads. So if you do it, use your old ones. But yeah, I'm almost thinking maybe I should dry it. I mean, this one is all floppy and brown on the edges, but I do have a couple that are still kind of blooming, which is wild because that was a week ago. Anyway, another experiment, and it's kind of cool. I did it on matboard because it does get very juicy, but all right. So we have that experiment. I also have lavender, but I will say, then here's the other thing. I had some packing tape, and I thought, wouldn't that be a cool little specimen card idea, you know, because we have that specimen card from, hi, Judy, how are you? Hey, Chris, good to see you. This, I used shipping tape. My only problem was trying to keep it flat while I put my thing down on it. But I think there is a possibility for this. So if you had like your from the field notes journal, there's that little card that has the opening for specimen card. I think this would fit in the little opening. So I have to stamp it like it's a stamp with paint. That would be cool. All right, too many ideas and too much to do. But anyway, it doesn't stop me. Here's the other thing. This is my lavender. After probably an hour, it just totally drooped. So your weeds might be the better bet. Or press the flowers first and then do what you want with them. Okay. All right. So just some little things that were meant to get me off track. And I did it. I admit it. I did it. I fell for it. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way. This was the other one, the little color wheel. And that one came out kind of cute, but it's still to be developed. All right, it's coming soon, not too soon. Okay, here, where can I put these? I gotta find a place to put all this stuff. Okay, I also got some beautiful paper when I was at the scrapbook store yesterday. I was meeting Susie because she came back from her diving trip, and so we had to go to the scrapbook store and meet up. So I got this really pretty, the specimen tape hack. Oh, I like how that sounds. That would be a good video name. Thank you, Chris. All right, you can lay flowers picked between moist paper towel. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Oh well. Let me show you this real pretty paper. Let me get the light on here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is the paper that I found. Like I said, it's the 49 in Market. It's shining right in my face. And so the name of it is Botanical Buzz. So it's like flowers, bees, and it's this really pretty, I thought that was a piece right there. I was making some samples with it. Isn't this beautiful? Hi, Karen. It is, oh, did you really, Avril? It is beautiful. I should have probably gotten 2 sets because I have a lot of ideas for this, but it's like flowers, bees, and it's greens, kind of blue, aqua, white, yeah, and yellow. And so it's kind of neutral, but also just really pretty. And it reminded me of kind of a good paper for scrapbooking. Not that I scrapbook, but if I did, you know, a couple photos in there and you're done, basically. And then I had to get 2 of these because these are the journaling cards, which are beautiful. Yes, anything 49 in Market. And then these were just neutral pages. I'm not sure I got every one. I tried. But anyway, I think they're just really pretty. So I'm going to be using these for my samples. And you know, it's like I love it because it's thick. And I also, you have to work with it a little because it's thick, but still worth it. All right. So that was what I found at the scrapbook store. So what I thought I would do is continue working in my travel notebook. And you can see this is what I got to on Tuesday. I used the Skinny Mini book box for the base. Yeah, it is nice because you really can add a color too, Belinda. All right. So I'm using this die for the pages. And I don't know if you guys saw, I used some file folders and I made these little books and I did a video. Like just a quick little 3-minute video, which took me 10 hours. But anyway, I need to get used to it again, doing videos. So, and then the other thing that I was playing around with was the Library Pocket and ATC card. So I want to make some little insert books to fit in here. And luckily this is still, oh, I wanted to show you how I still have a little bit of the napkin hanging off. So all you do is go around the edge and kind of sand it off and it works great. Okay. I like how it came out. I think it's fun. And I hadn't thought about it, but Rise and Shine is perfect because when I'm on the road, I'm going to have to get up early every day. Ugh. Okay. I think it did come out cool, but I do like that too. Now that's going to prevent me from putting a pocket there, but I could take those new little paper clips that I got the other day and I could use one of those to hold something up there. So I thought, let's just get some books made to fit because the ones that I made were a little bit wide. Those were just ones that I was thinking I would, maybe give somebody for, I don't know, something. Actually, I'm going to see my daughters at dinner. I could give them each a little notebook. Maybe I will do that. Okay, so these are a little wide. So you can see if we put that in there, it goes right up to the edge. So I want to make something that's a little bit skinnier. What happened was when I used the die, I had originally used one thickness of washi tape and then I changed it out and it was thicker and I hadn't adjusted for it and it I don't know, the size didn't come out how I wanted. But this is the cover is the Skinny Mini book box. This one right here, Skinny Mini. It's meant to be a book or a box. So I like the size of it. So this one is 7 inches tall and the pages for this are 6. So that's why I kind of combined them. So All right, after all of that, let's make some books. And I found some covers that I thought were pretty. This one, these colors go nicely, and these are kind of tranquil looking, which are nice. And I could do different colors, but here's the pink one. That one's a little fat. I also took the leftover, they're not done yet, but one is, but I stitched this was leftover scrap paper and leftover file folder, and I thought that's a cute little, just a little cute notepad. So I have a couple more. I was thinking I would put that on the sewing machine, just stitch them. I could do a whole line of them. Okay, and then this one, I don't know. I may trim that paper down. It didn't line up just right, so I don't know. But that's a cute little size too. So don't get rid of the leftover scraps. The file folders, and this one feels really soft. A really nice finish to this. So this is still nice sturdy paper to use as covers if you want to make little books. Okay, so what I thought I would do this time, now there was a couple things that happened along the way that I wanted to show you guys so you don't make the mistake I did. This one was a little, okay, what I did, now this is different paper than I had. The other paper I got at Dollar General. This one is graph paper on both sides. So I'm just going to take a little chunk of it here. It's kind of big. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but we'll see. And this is enough for a couple bucks. They were 2 for $1. So what happened when I folded this over was I had stuff hanging out, and it made the paper go off track. So what I'm going to do is trim it down before I run it through. All right, so let's just fold these over. This is a nice guide to keep it straight. Like, where are all my tools? Oh, I put them out so I would have them on hand. Hi, Crystal's Creation. You can tuck that little book into a pocket in the bigger journal. Yes, that's true. See, now this is 8.5, so I could trim it down now and then fold it in half. It's however you want to do it. All right. How are you guys doing? No, never throw away scraps, Charlotta. Well, see, I'd have better scraps if I trimmed this off now. Actually, let me do one where I trim it, and we'll see. It may be quicker in the long run. I'm just going to go back here and trim off like 2 inches, 1.5 inches. So now I trimmed that off, and now let's fold this over. Probably will be easier. I just estimated that though, so. All right. And then what I'm going to do, let's just measure it in the book. Yeah, that's within. Even if I make my cover a little bit bigger, that's going to be all right. So now, so what I did was I just made this a little bit bigger. I'm going to go with 3 3¾ and just fold that down. This is pretty thick, I'll say. Let me just trim this. This will be a good scrap, this one. All right, so let's put it, and these we will have to, I'll show you what happens when you lay these on the dry. Not good. Still trying to figure out all my storage now. The new old layout of my desk. Okay. Where do I find my pretty file folders? Most of the time, Belinda, at Home Goods. I think that was Home Goods. When we had Big Lots, they had some that were pretty nice. Okay, where's my cutting pens? I think I'll do a short one and a long one. All right, so this is my die, and let's see what yeah, that is perfect. See how that lines up? Now, if I took this one and I laid that on there, that's going to hang over and it's going to get all twisted up and mess up your whole cutting process. So, where is my small cutting pad? All right, let's lay this down here. So I leave a little on the top and a little, well, the bottom will just chop. So this is kind of a skinny book, but we'll do a couple more. I haven't been in that store in a long time. Yeah, you never know, but you might luck out now because it's school time. So, and save this. All right, so we have a little book, and let's just try it. Oh yeah, that's small. Wow. Well, you know what? If we have room, we could do a little pen loop right there. All right, so let's do our folder. And this is kind of springy, so you might want to take a piece. I had a piece of stuff here, but just to hold it down. And I'm going to layer that a little bit so that this is a little bigger than the paper I just cut. All right, so that's not too much more. I don't need it too much bigger. Yeah. Anyway, try not to go in too many stores. I know. It's dangerous. Well, the napkins for decoupage are getting more and more. It is crazy. It's like for something that you're gonna, well, they don't know that we're doing crafts with them, but something you would throw out, wipe your mouth on it and throw it out. Okay, that's cute. That is perfect. See that? It's in there just right. Okay. All right, so that's a good little book. And let's do, let me just trim this down. Wait, that's an older one. I want the same paper. Hopefully this will cut through that many layers. Good old Caterpillar. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. Now that's sticking out a little, but that should be okay. Here it is. It seems like that's crooked, but this we'll find out. Washi tapes on the die. That tells me where to lay my fold, Linda. Yeah, see, it moved. Shoot. Oh, maybe not. It looked like it was, but let's see. You know what? We could add that one to this one. That was kind of, this paper is a little thin. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's stitch that one up. So for that, where did my thing go? Okay, I'm using some twine. You can use whatever you have. And I am just gonna sew this together, but you could actually just make sure your ends are right here. I'm just eyeballing. and kind of open that up a little because my needle has a wide eye. You could stitch these on your machine. You could staple them. There's a lot of ways you could do this. This is just to keep everything together. Now, I am planning on doing a traveler's notebook style binding, so I really don't even have to stitch this up, but I might want to take it out while I'm there for something, or, you know, so I want to kind of keep this one together. But if I wanted to do like a watercolor sketchbook, then I probably would not bind that one, and I would just leave the pages loose and you know, use my elastic to keep it together. So just I gotta think about what you're gonna do with it. And then just tie it. This is the trick, because you want it pretty tight. Okay. You always have your little booklet in your purse. Oh, good. All right. I know this is all the same stuff we did the other day, but okay, now we have our notebook. The other thing that I found was if you put this in your Big Shot, you know, see how that kind of wants to spring open because I didn't score this here. All of these papers are right in the fold there. What you can do is get your platform. I can't remember if we need the shim or not. Kind of thinking we do. And just roll that through. It flattens it. Yeah, it needs a little more pressure. Let me get my thicker bed. It should feel a little hard to pull it through. The tiny hand would come in. So, yes, it would. What am I thinking? All right, let's see. Oh, I thought that one would be thicker. I don't think it is. Maybe two. I'm going to take that one out. And I'm going to put that one there. And this is what's fun about playing around with your cutting pads. You get the right, yeah, there we go. It's a little harder. There's a little pressure. So what it does is it just kind of flattens your book for you. So it's not popping open. It may still a little, but it seems a little, I don't know, maybe not on that one. But it's a good trick. Okay, so now we have our book done. Okay, so let's bind this. And I think I'm just going to poke some holes with the crocodile. And I think I'm going to do 3. And I'm kind of thinking about eyelets. Not very big. Maybe I'll use the smaller hole punch side of the crocodile and do 3. So I'm going to get my guide set up. So the guide is this little piece here. So you figure out how far you want that up on your, you know, so like that. So that all of the holes are the same size or at the same depth. All right, that looks, it's like, that looks good. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let's do one in the middle. Oh, I forgot we're going through two sets of matboard. Not a problem for the crocodile. Keeps moving. Come on. It's slippery from that decoupage stuff. Okay, pretty good. And good. All right, and 3 more. I'm just centering the middle one and then going to either side. As long as they're somewhat close. They don't have to be perfect. You know that. Okay, not terrible. All right, I'm gonna get my elastic. And this is 1.5 millimeter. And I'm just gonna wrap it around. 1, 2, I'll do 4 times. Hey Liz, how are you? I know it's one of those days. I think everybody is having one like that. All right, I'm going to start it in the top. Wait a minute, I'm going this way. The top left corner. I bring it down halfway. And then all of my outer holes are going to go horizontally. And then I'm going to bring it into the middle and bring it down in the corresponding hole. I'm going to bring it up again. And okay. I'm going to go up here. Oh no, I'm probably going to have trouble threading that one through. So what I'm going to do is get my bamboo skewer to help me poke that through. So let's see. I like the skewer because it's not slippery like the pokey tool. All right, so I want to check these. Yeah, those look pretty good. All right, and I'm gonna down to your mailbox. Hopefully you will still stay live. Good luck, Linda. It's a long journey, I guess. So just poke that in there. This is the only hard one. That wasn't even that hard. So you're just completing this little thing of going across your horizon there. Wow, it's the first time I didn't have like super extra. Finally. All right, and you can tie it anywhere. I'm just going to tie it here. And I think this is pretty good. I checked my tension. These two are good. This one I let go of, so. All right, looks pretty good. So now I'm just gonna take my little book and I'm gonna slide that in. Now I have one book ready to go. Oh, look at how we lined that up. Wow. Huh. Didn't even know. All right. We have a book in here. So that's how you would do the rest of the books. But like I said, I'm not sure yet, but I may do a watercolor sketchbook in here. I don't have that stuff with me, but I think I will add one of those because maybe I want to sketch somewhere. I actually have room for three more books. Now, the idea for the and actually last time I just found this because I was going through some stuff for my last trip, and I found these teeny tiny little daisies that I had put in a book that I got in a thrift store in the UK, and it pressed these little daisies. So what you do is you take 2 squares of cardboard with binder clips and you just press them inside of that. And when, you know, what it does is it takes the moisture out and it flattens it. And then you're good to go. So the other thing that I was thinking was to do a nice little library pocket, and I did cut some of these. That's from that new die, which I love. It looks like lace. Isn't it so cute? Are you putting that pocket die on the inner back cover? Yes, that's what I was thinking. So I was thinking about using some of this pretty paper to back it. And actually, look at that. Isn't that nice how it kind of goes with this scratch? I'm just going to cut one of these out because these are really fun. And I could do a couple cards too while I'm at it, because I might have some notes. You know, I wonder if an index card would fit in there. Maybe 3 inches. Let me measure. So I put, no, not quite, but an ATC card for sure. All right, let's cut a couple library cards and pockets, and I will have them ready to go inside. That'll be nice. So here's my die. I could use tabs too. You know, if you have any scraps or just like, these are kind of nice. Well, I don't know if I will have scraps. Or a little label. That'd be cute on the front, actually. You know, I have a stamp that says travel. All right, let's do that. Okay, so maybe, yeah, it'll fit. So let's trim that. Yeah, the scallop, that, I'm excited about that die. That was kind of an extra, like, last minute addition, and I'm glad that we did it. Let's do 2 pockets. Let's see if we can get a card and a pocket out of this piece. Yes. Actually, 2. All right. This paper is just so pretty. Doesn't seem like that'll fit a card though. Did I measure that wrong? That's all right. There's more paper. I have a whole bunch of it. I'm glad I got enough. Okay. You have an older die that says travel. Yes, I remember that one. And again, if you wanted to actually, well, either one of these are pretty. What I always have to remember is when I'm doing this, if there's text and I want to read it on that side, you have to remember to line this up. Now on this one, it doesn't matter, but this might be kind of pretty. Have a little border like that. Now my words are upside down, but you can not even tell what it says. And I honestly could fold it either way, so it doesn't even matter. Watching while you're baking muffins. Oh, Lenine, I'm so jealous because I am hungry. We're going to dinner. It's my son's birthday. And we're not going to eat until 6. And I am hungry. But the muffins sound really good. Okay. Let those little tabs and things go. Not sure I'm going to fit everything here. That's all right. We'll do the tabs. Although, I think I'll do a round one and this. And I've been using, where'd it go? Stacy came out with these shorter cutting pads, and they're cute and they're nice. and I've been using them. All right. I should have used my tip of using the deli paper inside. Where did my pokey tool go? It was like this times 50 about 2 hours ago. Crazy. All right. You know what? Actually, isn't this pretty? I'm glad that I didn't cut that into a card. And what I could do is just trim it, and that would be a really pretty bookmark. I'm just going to save that for a bookmark. Okay. All right, let's cut one more. This one, go that way. And that could be the top of it. Not quite big enough. You get the Sizzix round cutting pads. I need to get those. I saw them. And I don't have any. I should have asked Alexis. She said, do you need anything? I was like, no. I always need stuff. Okay. So we don't have any cards. All right. Well, you know what? I have this, so I could use little tabs and stuff on that. That's pretty. That stands out anyway. And I don't even know what I'm doing with this. I just wanted to make some and play. All right. So let's put these together. So this is the one. Now, the good thing about the 49 and Market thick paper is that because the tabs are kind of thicker, you can fit more stuff in there. Like it sits nicely when you slide stuff in. So maybe this will hold up for a minute. These also have some resistance to them, so I did wind up using my clips wherever they are. Oh, here. Oh, this was another book. Oh no, this was a little library pocket. Another one. That ought to work. So we're going to dinner at Yard House, which is nice. I tried to get in at this one called Mike's, which we like, and it was not till 7 that I could get a reservation for 8 of us or 9 of us. So it was the first day of school for Trevor and Clara. Well, Trevor in first grade. So I didn't think he could make it at 7. My daughter's like, iffy. He's been holding it together all day. Poor guy. He has a cast on his arm. He fell during the summer and broke his little arm in 3 places. So he's dealing with that. But I think he kind of likes it. Okay. Yes, these are going to be so cute. All right, so what can we put on here? We've got these tabs. That's a nice little... We could get some of the stamps. You know, the cards would be nice in here. Or I could cut, out of this little strip that I have, I could cut a front for this. Where did my strips go? I bet that will fit. Does this drive you crazy? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of puttering, but I feel like something's coming together and I'm on a roll, so I want to keep making stuff so I stay creative. I don't know if you get that. Yes, look at that. Perfect. Wait, you could even go that way. No, you couldn't. Well, that'll be a nice little circle it'll cut out. Anyway. Yeah, I wish I had that circle one. I'm glad to know you like it. Oh, I'm missing another cutting pad. Oh boy. It's the starvation. I lost 12 pounds though. I'm getting there. I do notice when I have dessert at the one meal, that does not help. But for my mental health, it does help. So, yeah, you know, some days you have it and some days you don't. And I didn't have it for 2 days and then I finally got it, of course, the last minute. But I'm not complaining. I'll stay up all night tonight. I probably have enough, but I'm just a little paranoid. All right, so I'm just going to trim these off. I can see from the score lines where they go. Another nice thing about the thick paper. Which side? It's a little more neutral. I do like the color though. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Every little scrap. You gave up soda a month ago. Only drink water. Oh, wow. Belinda, you're good. I don't know if I could do that. I did do it when my son was deployed. 3 times I gave up soda. Every time. Man, I could not wait for him to get back. For many reasons. Hey, Janine, how are you? You ordered 4x1-inch brushes. Oh, good. We're just using them as like, we're using them in class, Karen. Yeah, they're handy. Okay, that is cute. This, that looks stupid. Okay. So we have our card. And we have these little other pockets. Now this one is not going to work because I was thinking I should have put it at the top, but I don't think that's going to fit. That's all right. So I've got a bunch of pockets here. Here's another one. I think that would be pretty with the background. Or I could do some luster wax with that. I can find it. I also have some stamps. I don't know. I don't know what I did with the luster wax, but it's here somewhere. Oh, it's in the luster wax container. Who ever would have thought? Let me get my yucky mat out. Just to be a little different. Yes, and this soda is so good. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh well, it's pretty. And it shows this, which I kind of wanted to hide. Oh well, not a big deal. These will be fun. Oh, that looks nice. Let's just buff it up a little bit. Okay. Oh. Oh no. How can they be calling me? That's my daughter. I put it on Do Not Disturb. She's calling to say, where are we going? So we switched restaurants. Christy's having surgery. Video was hiding the features. Hiding in the features. Ugh. See, what are they doing? I don't get it. I could put that up there. I kind of like the idea of doing it on my cover. You know, like travel. Maybe a matboard one though. That'd be a little more prominent, I think. Anyway, guys, I'm just fiddling around with this, but it's fun. Putting off what I have to do because I'm going to dinner. It's my son's birthday. Come on. I be at the Stamp Scrap Art Tour? You know, I went to that last year, but when is that? In September? No, I think that's when I'm going to be in the UK. I'm not sure, but I told him no because I knew that would be too much. Last time I went with Marco's paper. Actually, I might put some more paper behind that. So what I'm thinking is to have one of these back here. Maybe that one. You know, you could do like a little waterfall of pockets. Wouldn't that be cute to lift up and have different stuff in each one? Maybe just two, but still, that's fun. A stacked pocket, I guess I would call that. That is cute. You could even stagger them. If you just put a little washi on the back or a hinge on the back and let it flip up, then you can get into that one. And it kind of keeps them closed in. Anyway. Oh, hey, is Leslie here? Little Sizzix clipboard die. Oh, that will be cute. Bunch of your dies. Oh, good, Marion. Hey, you're following along with the team. We are doing mix and match this month in the team. So yeah, and post it in the fan club so we can see what you're putting together. What fun combinations. We have a new lady in the group today. She just got a die and she had no idea what to do with it. So I said, we'd love for if you would come to join our group. So she did. And anyway, I forget her name. It's so bad. Well, that would be cute on there, wouldn't it? This is a French workbook. All right, Janine, fly to Scotland and you'll find me. Come on over. Oh no, Leslie, surgeries on 9/18 and 9/25 for each eye. Oh. Oh. Is it cataracts, Leslie? Oh man. That's cute. Maybe one of that. Oh, it would be so cute here. The little rabbit, wouldn't it? A pocket on your signature cover. Yes, you could. Oh, that's true. Yeah, these all match nice. I mean, I would do that. That's what I mean. This is so neutral. That's why I like it. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I do want to find, but I'm thinking I want a pen loop, so I'll probably put it up here. Pencil loop, anyway. And this is sticking pretty well. I might do one more coat, but that's good to know because this was fresh weed right in my book. And it looks fine. And I even globbed some over there. You need a real ID. Yes. Oh. Wow. I got mine during COVID. Like looking through Vaseline. Oh, Leslie. Hi, Laura Lee. Yes, I do like these scalloped edges. And I think that I will do that. Wait a minute, maybe, I wonder if I have a little scrap that could be a hinge. Yeah, right here. While I'm at it, so I might forget. Let's do that one first. What is it? Oh, just right. It's the only thing getting paper out of here. And this is pretty skinny. I'm gonna need help scoring this. Rub-ons would be pretty, yeah. Yes, they would. All right, this is gonna be not perfect, but go down the middle. But this should work fine. I just have to figure out which one I want to put. What are my choices? That one? I don't know. What do you think? Staggered or together? I kind of like how it fills the space like that. What do you guys think? 20/20 vision after cataract surgery. You don't wear glasses. Wow. Do everything the doctor said. Oh, Leslie. What do you guys think? I think I'm liking that. Flip up. Staggered. Okay, thank you. I thought so. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. It feels good to finish something. Oh, no, wrong end. Hello. Good thing I caught that this way. Are you all screaming at me? Wrong end, wrong end. Hey, Jenny. Okay, your glasses are part of your wardrobe. Wow. Yeah, but to not have to have them, Leslie, that would be nice. I've been wearing mine a lot lately because my contacts, I feel like maybe they're the wrong prescription. I know I should go back to the eye doctor. Oops, move over. Oh, wow. Move way over. Okay, yep, cool. Bloop. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, you know what? You have to put it right up to the edge. Or else. Oh my Lord. On the job training. Right up to the top. Or else it's going to be impeded when you go to flip it. All right, well, you can't see that. It doesn't bother me. All right, now make sure we get it inside. Get it straight. Okay, there we go. You took the glass out of each one, as they did. You continued to wear them without glass. Oh, so you would not touch your eye. That's a good idea, Charlotta. Oof. Okay. All right, I think we got it. I'm going to do the same here. Oh, I'm loving this. Thank you guys for helping me. And thank you for not being mad that our color wheel was not quite up to speed yet. All right, guys, I got to go. We have to leave for dinner. So thank you so much for joining me. think of me and say a prayer. I'm going to be crafting like a fiend tonight. And hopefully I can get enough samples to show the salespeople at Civics why anybody would want to buy these new dies that are not even out yet. Not till May. All right. Thank you so much. I am going to celebrate. I don't know what I'm going to have, but it is going to be so good. Oh, thank you. Somebody just bought something in Etsy. All right, guys. I will see you on Tuesday, and have a great weekend, okay? See you soon. Bye.